Second episode. So glad you're back. So glad I'm back. So glad we're together here in a space where we feel comfortable enough to talk to each other about anything. Okay? That's why this episode, baby, it's all about love. Okay, a little delayed on that, but whatever. We cannot talk about love without talking about Love Island. I saw a TikTok of this young woman posting about Nick and Alandria saying, "Oh my god, my parents." Yeah, that's sweet. You lost your parents. I lost my polycule. I cannot even process the kiss and soul ties. I rewatched it like a few days ago. I'm like, damn. Oh, but y'all friends. Episode 21 was probably the best day of my life.
Bruh.
I've never consumed such media. Actually, no. Now yesterday was 4th of July. I decided to spend it by watching Sinners. I cannot express to you how giddy I was watching that movie. It was because it inspired me. It motivated me. I genuinely have no complaints about that movie. You know what I watched right after? Love Island. I think that this is not only a reality TV show, but this is also a learning experience. You're sitting here on your couch criticizing these people. Have you done the same thing in the last 24 hours? Be honest. Have you called your man a bitch because he made you an uncooked pancake?
Period.
Another source of media that I think is very important as a young lad is Sex and the City. I watched the entire Sex and the City franchise except for the new show. I have not watched that. But I watched everything with Samantha in it, and I finished it the day before I turned 19. That was fucking fire. I think it's so funny how I find myself productive when I watch movies and put my reviews on Letterboxd. And like people will be like, "Oh, like have you been productive today?" I'm like, "Yeah, I watched 3 movies." Okay, actually I've never done that before. I also cannot rewatch a movie. I just can't do that. What was the last thing I rewatched? Aquamarine. I hadn't watched it in a minute, and it's the summertime. Ooh, speaking of summertime, I have to find new media to like get into. Last summer, it was The Boys. The following summer, it was American Horror Story. That probably was... That was the most exhilarating, like, just love binging shit in the summer. Like, not the following. The previous summer, I was rewatching The Walking Dead, and I still have yet to finish it. When I tell you I only have like 10 episodes left. Did I watch that Michonne and Rick spinoff? Best believe. Best believe. Ooh, that's another one of my polycules. I like how this episode, I said that it was all about love. Okay, so now let's actually get into it. I'm sorry. So I'm not a great storyteller. I'm a great yapper, but I'm not a great storyteller. Let's debrief this. Men don't fuck with girls who have big personalities because it's only okay if they're funny. But I take the cake most of the time. I have yet to find a competitor who isn't gay. That just doesn't sit right with me. Moral of the story is, we knew this. Men are the problem. Now, don't take it too serious. I know how y'all get. I'll start talking about Men's Mental Health Month. And I'm not opposed to the idea of all men going to hell. Alright, that was a joke. That was a joke. You could call me man-hating. That's fine. I doubt that I have a lot of male viewers. But if you're out there, you're appreciated. Fine, you're appreciated. So the next one is, oh, it literally just says talk about Nick and Alandria. Don't. That hurt me more than Rob and Leah. The difference between them and Nick and Alandria is Nick and Alandria, they really could have had something special. I cannot keep talking about other people's love lives. I have to talk about myself. I have to put me first. I don't know how I feel about this topic. No, being this vulnerable on YouTube, I'm a little scared. I have to keep reminding myself that this is not FaceTime, bitch. But what's the harm? Me and love, I genuinely do not know how I feel about that. One thing about me, I'm going to try and match another person's feelings for me. There have been instances where people like me too soon, or they just don't like me at all. My view on that specifically has changed a lot. Okay, this was not that long ago. When I was a high school dweller, I had asked the worst question possible. Why don't you like me? The answer was, it's not even you. And I said, thank you. Up front, I needed to hear that. Deep down, I knew that was true. It was great comfort. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt the same way. It's not them, it's me. That's why I don't like them. That's okay. Even me, personally, like, if I was standing in front... I almost said Aaron Taylor Johnson. Lord knows if I'm standing in front of Aaron Taylor Johnson, there would be no other feeling, okay? There would be no doubt in my mind. But if I were standing in front of anyone else, they were perfectly fine. I don't know why. No, I do know. I can't sit here and lie to you. I know what my problem is. Like, the thought of me getting really vulnerable and explaining this shit to you guys, I quite literally act like I'm in therapy. Y'all are my therapists. I was recently faced with an issue. The only reason why I liked this person, was because I wanted to fix him. Don't think the way I've thunk, okay? Because that does sound like really dehumanizing, actually. I was like, I think I could have a positive impact on this person's life. Why do I do this to myself? Every situationship, every talking stage, they've been, for lack of a better word, broken. In, like, the nicest way possible. Because who are we if not a little broken? Yeah, I think that's my type. It's my motherly instinct. I definitely need to work on that. And I am working on that. I think we're all attracted to mentally ill people. You can't blame a girl for wanting some excitement in her life. Do I walk into rooms already scouting? Yes, I need eye candy. Maybe I like what I see. Most times I don't. But when I do, I do. Like, it genuinely makes my body have a reaction. And I'm like, ooh, ooh. Now I'm really focused on myself. I do love. All my friends are in relationships. Watching two people love each other, so you want to relate to that really badly. But you can't. I can't personally, because one thing about Erica is she's going to self-sabotage. I do hope I find it one day. I feel like I keep hitting this pose. I feel like Huda. I saw a comment and it was like, you know damn well she's the type of girl to just sigh until someone asks her what's wrong. That's me. I do it in front of my best friends because it's fucking funny. And if something is wrong, like, that's a way to get their attention. How do I feel about the Love Islanders right now? I don't fuck with Austin for obvious reasons. I am a woman. And I am Latina. And I am gay. Him and Yelissa should have shared a fucking suitcase. Yeah, I just did not fuck with his vibe. I didn't fuck with him being a freak hoe. Austin is humping fucking Nick. One thing about Austin, he don't play about gay shit. I'm saying that as a hater, not a homophobe. Now we have time for Brian and Amaya. Yay! Those are my parents. Yeah. Nick and Landry were my polycule, but those are my parents. I could say this confidently because I don't think my opinion is going to change. With Love Island, my opinion does change, as does everyone's. But I can confidently say, Amaya, that check is already in your mailbox. The girls low-key disappointed me. Y'all want to talk about girls, but once your man is bashing Amaya, then you're silent? It's Zach K. For real. You're sick and twisted. That motherfucker is not real. Like I see Alandria. We are two peas in a pod, low-key, because I also stick by men who are absolute shit, not communicating with me, and they've led me on, and I'm waiting for an answer. Even though I know the answer. So, again, Love Island is a learning experience. It's not gonna manipulate me enough to believe that Sierra and Nick are gonna last. I'm not standing for that anthem. Simply because I miss my polycule. Let me explain Best of Thy Best to you. It's quite literally a saved collection of TikToks that are my favorite. I wanted this to be a Best of Thy Best of the week. I've been scrolling and I've been lurking. It is no surprise. I've been talking about them since I started the fucking episode. So let's watch this edit together.
She say fit your shirt, wear your gun shown. I say fit your shorts, wear your butt shown. She know
I don't know why I can't find an edit that genuinely makes shivers run down my spine. This feeling has happened to me before. I just can't find it this week. Wait, I may have another one up my sleeve.
We're gonna kill every last one of you.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. What? I resonate with her because I'm also 25%. Also in this segment will be my favorite song of the week. I have two, actually. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, because I am dead serious. I cannot believe I just did that. I can't believe I'm putting this and editing this and publishing this onto the internet. Next motherfucking song is... I feel like Ashtrevino. I'm acting like I'm doing the most embarrassing thing of my life. Not even close. I promise you. There's definitely stuff that, you know, keeps me up at night. That's way worse than me dancing on the internet to fucking the Chipmunks and Toy Lanes. The Toy Lanes part, I'm more embarrassed than the Chipmunks part, but... Great. So I am actively editing this right now, but I was gifted this. She's a little squished right now, so don't even mind her at all. That's really mean if you call out her figure. But let's see. Oh, okay. Nothing I can't handle. I don't know how to feel. I'm gonna rate it 6.7.
Oh my god.
Now that I'm getting the aftertaste, this shit's low-key gas. Every time I film a munch segment, like, I just don't know what to say. Y'all just watch me eat and enjoy. It's growing on me. Yeah, that shit got it low-key. Alright, that's it. I should do the rice purity test.
Oh my god!
Held hands romantically. Been on a date. Master at baiting. Fondled or had your butt cheeks fondled. I don't like this game. I don't like this. Ingested alcohol in a non-religious context. What religious context are you fucking ingesting a Four Loko for? Seen a stripper? I'll get there. Okay, this is... I don't know why I'm continuing to go on. I don't even want to see my score. I think it should be left up to the collective. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for this. I'll see you in the next one.
I've been having